All right, this evening I'm working a ledge and I'm working in high pressure. Hopefully I can land a big fish here. I actually saw fish on the shelf and at the bottom of the ledge, so I'm going to put baits in both places. The shelf is about 30 feet deep and the ledge is about 60 feet deep, and it drops sharply. And I'm working with fresh skipjack, although they are kind of small, but they should work. I have a lot of boat traffic here as well, so I've got the anchor out the back. I don't know how good it's going to do me. I barely have enough current to hold me in place, but they are spilling the dam. This is just a really, really wide area of the river, of the lake. And yes, this is kind of odd how I'm getting this set up. I really want a few pieces of bait in that 60 foot of water. Waves, waves. Because of the boat traffic, I'm going to leave my lines a little bit loose. That way there's room to move. That's really, really deep. There we go. And it's getting darker earlier and earlier every day as we go into the fall. I'm definitely swinging around more than I like. Maybe I'll catch something tonight. Oh, come on, take it, take it. There's somebody there. This trolling motor is having a fun time. Is he there? Nope. That was the first bite of the night. I was thinking about moving the rods over. Move them over by one slot because the boat is swung this way a little bit. Oh, why are we getting these slow bites? Huh. I mean, do I reel down? Oh, accidentally hit the clicker. Might be a bit bigger than I thought it was. That was like no bite. Wow. Did I snag something maybe? Whoa. I think I got a big one. And that bite was just so light. I can't get past that. Now hopefully the ledge won't break me off. I'm almost thinking I might have to reel up my other rods. This guy, he's the one in control right now. Maybe. Wow. Maybe it's a giant flathead. There's no head shakes. Or a giant turtle. Watch it be like a 20-pound flathead. I feel like I'm walking on ice here. He's going to take off. He's going to be a 50-pounder and just take off like that. Now there's bubbles. Got some bubbles. You got a lot of bubbles. That's a lot of bubbles. Wow. This guy's just not fighting too terribly hard. Just feels like, yep, flathead. I called it. Of course a flathead's going to bite like that. He's not bloated, so I didn't pull him up too fast. I thought he was a little bit bigger, but hey, I'll take him. That's a nice fish. And I think this guy came from the deep water, the 60 foot of water. 60 foot of water flathead. Nice one. I've caught flatheads that deep before in 60, 70 foot of water. It's just been a while. Someone told me that the bait likes to go deep when you have high pressure like this. So it's not surprising that the fish are deep. Some nice colorations on him. He's not a monster, but I'd take a fish like this any day. I love, love, love catching flatheads. All right, go ahead and release this guy. Off he goes. I think he displaced this line a little bit, so I'm going to reel this one in, and I'm going to reel that one in to check the bait. That flathead might have robbed this one of its bait. Still got my little head. Looks pretty fresh, hasn't been touched. Put it back out. This one still has bait. We'll go ahead and refresh it anyway. don't remember if this had a head or not on it. I guess I'll put a head out. Get some big waves from a wake boat about to hit the boat. There's a lot of big wake boats on this lake. It's not cold enough to scare them off yet. That was a pretty good fish. I probably will move in about 30 minutes. I'm pretty far away from the ramp and there's a lot of wood in the water here, so I gotta be careful. The next spot I want to try is right next to the ramp. And it might be holding fish too. They could have lockjaw too. I was hoping to get a big blue here, but hey, flathead is a good fish. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. We do have a beautiful sunset going on. Nice night to be on the water. What would be really cool is if a fish would grab one of the rods during this sunset. Or a boat drive really close to me. Well, getting a little shallow water action on number 2. He's there. Now I was thinking about moving. So I have officially caught one in 30 foot of water and then one off the ledge in 60 foot of water. That is if I get this guy in. And they are biting light. This might be another flathead. Although I am feeling head shakes. So we may have a blue here. I did want to test shallow water, but I'm not going to have time for that tonight. I figured since someone told me that, you know, the shad went deep, that the fish might be deep. Yep, blue. I may have pulled him up too fast. I won't let him go down. Letting him go back down might help him expel some of the air. Even 30 foot of water, they can still have a bunch of air in them. Whoa, he's fighting pretty good too. Can't tell if he's expelled any. I'll go ahead and land him. Nice blue cat. Feels like shad. This guy's loaded up with shad. Could be air. I'll get him back in the water quickly so he can swim back down. Whoops. Got another line here. Oh. There we go. Ew. He peed on me. All right, got a nice blue here from shallow water and got a flathead from deep water. All right, I'm going to get this guy back in the water and hope he can swim down. There he goes. I think he'll be okay. He had a lot of strength in him, and if he gets down deep enough, the air will compress. On that note, since I'm limited on time, I'm going to go ahead and reel these up and head back to the ramp. Just before the ramp is another drop-off ledge that I want to try, and it has a sewer pipe on it. It might be a little bit too early to hit that spot, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. Let's just hope I don't hit anything on the way there. I did see a lot of wood in the water. All right, got all the rods out at the new spot. We've got 40 to 50 foot water on the left and 20 to 30 foot water on the right. The sewer pipe is behind the boat. I don't have high confidence in this spot, but maybe I'll catch something. The water is about 70 degrees in the entire lake. I think they really turn on here when the water is about 50 degrees and the sewer pipe is letting water out. Warm sewer water attracting all the fish. I guess I will find out. I'm going to give this spot 30 to 45 minutes before I call it. I do have to work in the morning. Oh, I do have a little bit more current here as well. So maybe the boat will behave a little bit better than at the other spot. And I say that as we swing way to the left. I guess we get to see what happens. Well, some days you only get a couple hours to fish, and that day for me is tonight. I'm happy I was able to catch a couple of fish in this high pressure system. Now I want to ask you guys, what do you think? Has anyone ever told you that the fish go deep when you get a high pressure system? Or that the bait goes deep so the fish go deep with the bait? I did see bait balls really deep in the water, but I'm also seeing bait on top of the water, so it's everywhere. And it's still really clear out. I've seen several shooting stars already. As for this spot, I think I am a little bit too early here. The water needs to be just a little bit colder for the fish to gather around this warm sewer pipe. Whenever I hit this lake again, I might have to try some shallow areas I know of. And it does seem like I go shallow a lot more than I go deep when I'm chasing catfish. I guess I think it's awesome when you catch a big catfish in 2 foot of water, when a lot of people think that you need to go to deeper water to catch the bigger catfish. One of my old personal best catfish was only caught in about 10 foot of water. Since it's a weeknight, I'm going to go ahead and reel these up and head back to the ramp. I'm really happy that I was able to catch a couple of fish in the couple of hours I was out here. And I want to thank you for taking your time out of your day to watch my video. I really appreciate it. If you don't mind me doing these 1 to 2 hour short trips, hit that thumbs up. I might not get quantity in such a short trip, but I might learn a thing or two, and you guys might learn a thing or two as well. So stay tuned to my channel, and I'll see you next time.